Hey everyone, it's Health Action here, and today we're diving into a topic that's often misunderstood and overlooked: eating disorders. When we hear the term, our minds often jump to anorexia or bulimia, but the truth is, eating disorders encompass a much wider spectrum. Did you know that millions suffer from lesser-known eating disorders that affect their health and well-being? These often invisible disorders can have a profound impact on individuals' lives, affecting their physical health, mental well-being, and social interactions. It's crucial that we shed light on these lesser-known eating disorders to foster understanding, support, and early intervention. In this video, we'll be discussing 6 types of eating disorders you may not be familiar with. We'll explore their symptoms, the challenges they present, and the importance of seeking help. Remember, knowledge is power, and by understanding these disorders, we can help break down stigma and create a more supportive environment for those who need it most. Our first lesser-known eating disorder is avoidant restrictive food intake disorder, or ARFID. Unlike anorexia or bulimia, ARFID isn't about body image or weight concerns. Individuals with ARFID have an extreme aversion to certain foods or textures, or a general disinterest in eating. Imagine a plate of food that most people would find delicious, but to someone with ARFID, it triggers intense anxiety or disgust. This isn't just about being a picky eater. It's a serious condition that can lead to significant weight loss and nutritional deficiencies. Children with ARFID might fall behind on growth charts, while adults might experience fatigue and difficulty concentrating. If you or someone you know struggles with ARFID, it's crucial to seek professional help. A healthcare provider can help determine the underlying causes and develop a personalized treatment plan. Remember, recovery from ARFID is possible with the right support and treatment. Let's talk about binge eating disorder, or BED, a condition characterized by recurrent episodes of consuming large amounts of food in a short period, accompanied by a sense of lack of control. Unlike bulimia, BED doesn't involve purging behaviors. Imagine feeling an overwhelming urge to eat, even when you're not hungry. This cycle can impact both physical and mental health. Physically, BED can lead to weight gain and related health problems. The guilt and shame can also affect mental well-being. It's important to seek professional help. Treatment often involves therapy and nutritional counseling. Remember, recovery is a journey, and with the right support, individuals can develop a healthier relationship with food. Our next eating disorder might surprise you because it often hides under the guise of health consciousness. It's called orthorexia, and it involves an unhealthy obsession with eating pure or clean foods. Now, striving for a healthy diet is admirable, but orthorexia takes it to an extreme. Imagine spending hours each day meticulously planning your meals, obsessing over ingredient lists, and feeling anxious about consuming anything deemed unhealthy. While it might seem harmless on the surface, orthorexia can have serious consequences. Individuals with this disorder might eliminate entire food groups, leading to nutritional deficiencies, fatigue, and weakness. Their strict food rules can also lead to social isolation, as they might avoid social gatherings or restaurants where they can't control the menu. The irony is that in their pursuit of health, individuals with orthorexia often end up harming their bodies and minds. The constant anxiety and guilt surrounding food can take a toll on their mental well-being, leading to depression, anxiety, and obsessive-compulsive disorder. It's crucial to remember that a healthy relationship with food involves balance and flexibility. Enjoying treats occasionally shouldn't induce guilt, and a balanced diet should nourish both the body and mind. If you or someone you know struggles with orthorexia, seeking professional help is essential. A therapist can help individuals challenge their rigid food rules, develop a more balanced perspective on nutrition, and address any underlying emotional issues contributing to their obsession with clean eating. Remember, recovery is possible, and it starts with taking that first step towards seeking help. Now, let's talk about a lesser-known eating disorder that's often misunderstood: rumination disorder. This disorder involves the repeated regurgitation of food after eating. It's not a medical condition like GERD or acid reflux. It's a behavioral pattern that can have a significant impact on an individual's life. Imagine unintentionally bringing food back up into your mouth shortly after eating. It might be re-chewed, re-swallowed, or spit out. This behavior can be distressing and embarrassing, leading to social isolation and anxiety. Rumination disorder can occur in infants, children, and adults. In infants, it might be related to developmental issues or stress, while in older children and adults, it can be triggered by emotional problems, trauma, or other mental health conditions. The physical consequences of rumination disorder can be serious. Frequent regurgitation can damage tooth enamel, irritate the esophagus, and lead to weight loss and malnutrition. It's essential to address this disorder promptly to prevent long-term health complications. Treatment for rumination disorder typically involves a multidisciplinary approach. Behavioral therapy can help individuals identify and modify the regurgitation behavior, while therapy can address any underlying emotional issues contributing to the disorder. In some cases, medication might be used to manage anxiety or depression associated with rumination disorder. If you or someone you know struggles with rumination disorder, please know that you're not alone and help is available. Reaching out to a healthcare professional is the first step towards diagnosis, treatment, and recovery. Let's discuss pica, an eating disorder characterized by the persistent craving and consumption of non-food items. These cravings go beyond the typical toddler who might put everything in their mouth. We're talking about older children and adults who feel an uncontrollable urge to eat things like dirt, clay, ice, hair, or paint chips. Now you might be thinking, why would anyone eat these things? Well, the causes of pica are complex and not fully understood. Some theories suggest that it might be related to nutritional deficiencies, particularly iron deficiency anemia. Others believe it could be linked to mental health conditions like obsessive-compulsive disorder or autism spectrum disorder. Regardless of the cause, pica can have serious health consequences. Consuming non-food items can lead to poisoning, intestinal blockages, infections, and dental problems. Imagine swallowing sharp objects or toxic substances. The risks are significant and can even be life-threatening. Treatment for pica typically involves a combination of medical and behavioral interventions. If a nutritional deficiency is identified, addressing it through diet or supplements is crucial. Behavioral therapy can help individuals understand their cravings and develop coping mechanisms to resist the urge to consume non-food items. If you or someone you know struggles with pica, seeking professional help is essential. Early intervention is key to preventing potentially life-threatening complications and improving overall health and well-being. Our final lesser-known eating disorder takes us into the night. It's called night eating syndrome, and it's characterized by a pattern of excessive nighttime eating. Individuals with this disorder might consume a significant portion of their daily calorie intake after dinner, often waking up multiple times during the night to eat. Now, it's important to distinguish night eating syndrome from simply having a late-night snack. People with this disorder often feel a lack of control over their nighttime eating, and it can cause significant distress and interfere with their sleep and daily life. Imagine waking up feeling compelled to eat, even if you're not hungry. You might feel ashamed or guilty about your nighttime eating habits, leading to secrecy and isolation. This pattern can disrupt sleep, leading to daytime fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and mood swings. The exact causes of night eating syndrome are still being investigated, but it's believed to be related to a combination of factors, including hormonal imbalances, circadian rhythm disruptions, and psychological factors like stress, anxiety, and depression. Treatment for night eating syndrome often involves a multidisciplinary approach. Addressing any underlying sleep disorders such as insomnia or sleep apnea is crucial. Therapy can help individuals identify and manage emotional triggers for nighttime eating, develop healthier coping mechanisms, and establish regular eating patterns. If you or someone you know struggles with night eating syndrome, remember that you're not alone and help is available. Reaching out to a healthcare professional is the first step towards diagnosis, treatment, and reclaiming control over your nighttime eating habits. As we've explored these 6 lesser-known eating disorders, it's clear that the spectrum of disordered eating extends far beyond the commonly known conditions. From the extreme food aversions of AirFid to the nighttime cravings of night eating syndrome, these disorders can significantly impact individuals' physical and mental well-being. It's crucial that we raise awareness about these often invisible disorders, breaking down stigma and fostering a greater understanding of their complexities. By educating ourselves and others, we can create a more supportive environment where individuals feel comfortable seeking help without shame or judgment. What are your thoughts on these lesser-known eating disorders? Were you aware of any of them before watching this video? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about eating disorders and mental health, be sure to check out our next video on related topic. Remember, knowledge is power, and together we can make a difference.